Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Indiana Fever going up against the Seattle Storm. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
To the left side wing. And controlling the glass is how both of these teams try to control the game.
Yeah, and when you talk about controlling the game, Blake, you talk about pace and the number of possessions in the game as well. Rebounding teams can kind of control that.
Well, that's why you got to expect a physical, grinded-out tone. Old school basketball is my favorite.
Boston outside. Here's Breezy. Out to the wing. From past the arc. Offensive rebound, Fever. Covered by Collier. Gets another look. The shot, no good.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Rebounded by the Fever. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. The shot from 20 feet. Good on that jump shot.
How good is that? And she can make a defender look foolish with moves like that.
Down low. Well-timed pass and goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
She is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. From downtown, they get the rebound. Here's Talbot. Connects from three-point range.
Up to the defense, they got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Boston. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What focus from Boston right there. Not letting the physical defense get to her.
Born on the U.S. Virgin Islands, Aaliyah Boston moved to the U.S. at 12 to pursue basketball. Man, that was a good decision.
Yeah, that was a very good decision. I mean, Aaliyah had to go from the warm Virgin Islands to cold New England, but she thrived in the States. In college, multiple National Player of the Year awards, and of course, Aaliyah Boston, the top pick of the 2023 draft.
To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Wing shot on the way. Rebounded by Collier.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
And that one's good.
You know, that is right where they wanted to get that ball.
Indiana with the ball. They trail by 3. Pass to Breezy. Another shot. Let's go with a 3. The three-pointer is on target.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. She's got a little bit of everything.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Breezy covering. Collier up top. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Just trading punches from long range.
It's been a heavyweight fight.
Now here's Boston. Here's Breezy. That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
And here are the Storm now. Breezy covering. Pass to Talbot. Williams the screen. The three-pointer off the mark.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Now here's Boston, covered by Collier. Boston inside. Collier's there. Clock is at 3. Boston inside, covered by Collier. Second shot opportunity, and Boston with the lay-in.
This is what Boston brings to your team. So much confidence in securing the offensive board.
Pass to Talbot. Shoots from 12. Here's Collier. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
To the left wing. Now here's Breezy. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Seattle trailing here.
Indiana foul. Number 31. First personal foul. Team's first. First team foul.
Here's Talbot. Pass to Collier. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range.
And these two teams continue to trade punches back and forth like heavyweight fighters.
The momentum swings are impossible to keep track of. The energy in this building just keeps changing.
It's been such a crazy game.
Well, it's definitely been a shootout, but the team that can start playing some defense might have an edge.
And here are the Storm now. Five to shoot. And the shot goes in.
With the size advantage as big as it was right there, that's exactly what she should do in that situation. Take it strong to the middle.
The Fever trailing. Out to the wing. Oh, count it. Good.
I like when Boston is selfless like this. So good at connecting with open teammates.
Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Fever.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
To the right side. To the paint. Here's Breezy. With that miss, she is now 4 for 7 from the floor. Lays it up and banks it in.
Everybody on the floor is hot. Incredible stuff here in the early going.
Yeah, both teams playing downhill, but somebody's got to cool off eventually, right, Tim?
I hope not.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. And over the years, the league has continued to add games to the regular season. Do you think that process is complete, or are they still adding to the schedule?
That's a good question. I think we're pretty close to the right amount of games. With a calendar that runs just over 4 months, there's really only so many games you can squeeze in.
And when you take a look over at the NBA, a lot of voices arguing to cut the number of games down for player health. So, I would agree. I think we're at a pretty good number.
Brazier. Nice form on the 20-footer.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
2 minutes remaining. First 2 minutes.
The second chance effort. The three. Hole with the rebound.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, but certainly a good sign for them going forward.
Yeah, good omen.
Tremendous. You love to see a smaller player who can mix it up inside.
She makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start her game.
This is just incredible to watch. I mean, she's a perfect 4 for 4 to start this game.
Looking good, looking great. She's got a bounce in her step.
I'm seeing the progression of Natasha Howard throughout her decade in the WNBA. Man, it's been fun to witness.
Yeah, she didn't start much in her first 4 seasons, but she has turned herself into a powerful force out on the wing.
Past a hole. 4 on the clock. It's stolen by Howard. Uncovered. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Wow, I mean, her shot is looking really good here in the first.
She's nailed everything. 5 for 5 already.
Indiana with the ball. A 4-point game. Shot clock at 6. Here's Boston. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It's going to go on Elizabeth Williams.
Smart fake by Boston. Such a high IQ player.
This is her first opportunity at the line this evening. That one's off.
Well, you just have to be excited about Aaliyah Boston, a young woman with tons of skills. She dominated in college, and she's going to dominate in the WNBA.
And she sinks the second. And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Over to the wing. Here's Samuelson. And another shot. And the layup is good.
I've really liked their activity in the post today. Their movement down low has just been great.
Exactly. They've generated easy opportunities inside.
Pass to Breezy. Drills the baseline jumper.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Storm, up 3. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter going. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Lexi Hole on the wing. McLeod. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Nice ball movement from Hull. Terrific at recognizing when her teammates are open.
Seattle leading. Breezy covering. Here's the pick. Six to shoot. From the wing. That ball does not find the basket. Her 6th miss and 9th shot. Lexi Hull on the wing. To the wing, right side. Wide open. And again, it's Indiana converting.
They're not taking the easy route here. They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
That's right. 6 of their last 10 points have come from mid-range.
Here's Samuelson. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Here's Breezy. It's rebounded by Seattle. Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in. Using the post moves to get the 2 points. The Fever trailing. Right wing. Puts up a 3. Howard with the rebound.
They had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And when she's open like that, you don't see her miss that sort of look very often.
Breezy covering. From outside the arc. Knocks down the 3 ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Second quarter play with almost 3 minutes gone. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with a 3 of her own.
And the Storm with possession. Seattle calls timeout.
Start it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. And the layup's good off the glass. The Storm trail. Pass to Talbot. And here's Collier. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to the left wing. Pass to Breezy. Fires at the elbow. And another basket for Indiana.
A lot of teams, they might avoid the mid-range jumper, but they're using it well.
It's definitely given the defenders something extra to worry about.
It adds another dimension to this offense.
Now here's Collier. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Down it. Her second make in 4 attempts.
That pick wasn't ultra effective, but hey, it got her just enough room for the score.
The Fever leading. Over to the left wing. Pass to Breezy. Wide open look. The shot comes out.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
And it's good for 2.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
To the left wing. With the shot. Nice form on the 20-footer. All sorts of time. Pass to Collier. From down in the low post, it goes.
One of the many reasons Collier was the first overall pick, she is an elite offensive rebounder.
Now Breezy. And another basket for Indiana.
From that in-between range, they've been the much hotter shooting team.
Well, when you knock down those jumpers, it really just opens up everything else.
Seattle with the ball. There's the triple. Fails to score there. She has made 5 of 12 to this point. Clock at 4. From the baseline, it's rebounded by Seattle.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
That's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world from three-point land right now.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. The Fever making a switch here. The Fever trailing. Boston right side. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
Boston.
And the free throw, no good. The floater. From deep. And the Storm, another three.
Run about 50% for the game on those three-pointers, and they've only gotten better as this game's gone along.
Pass to Boston. The shot from the low post is good. Seattle in the lead. Now Collier. The screen by Collier. 5 on the clock. That one falls.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Here's Boston. To the left side wing. Yes, she did. 5 up, 5 down for her so far.
And it's the ability of Boston to score inside that makes her so dangerous.
Seattle with the ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Talbot. And the Storm, another three.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Now here's Boston. 11 points in the game.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Pass to Talbot. From the arc. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of their last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take them.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. Shoots the three, and the Fever hit again from deep.
They're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Now here's Williams. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Again, Seattle.
She is just tearing it up this quarter, and I don't think this lead is going to go anywhere while she's this hot from the field.
Out to the left wing. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Launches a three. Offensive rebound. He got it up in time, but it couldn't fall for her. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Storm out in front. They lead by a bucket. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. Start of the third quarter here after a closely contested first half. The Fever trailing. Out to the right wing. Out to the wing. For the tie. Reezy can't hit. Here's Talbot. High post, Elizabeth Williams. Pass to Talbot. Just 5 to shoot. Stolen by Breezy. A one-on-one situation. The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even.
She wasn't going to wait around for help on that break.
No chance. And how about that solo performance, just going all the way?
Breezy covering. Fires from the line. The Fever pull it in. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway.
Give it up for her inside. Great rebound, and she had to fight for it.
Inside. And Williams gets it to go.
She works so hard on her post moves, her finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Over a minute and a half into this third quarter action. Boston sets a screen. Shoots from the elbow. It's hauled in by Williams.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
To the inside. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Breezy. Makes it off the glass.
A major height disadvantage, but no fear. She's still got it up and over her defender.
Don't worry about that player, no matter what the matchup is. Not easy to intimidate.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle in the lead. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Fever. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Fever will retain possession. On defense, Seattle. The lead is 2. Boston sets a screen. Talbot pulls it in.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well done to finish that one off.
To the left side wing. Pass to Breezy. All alone. Nails the baby hook.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Now Talbot. Now Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And she hits the jump shot.
And what a performance we're seeing from her. Not one miss today. Remarkable.
To the middle. And she takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Collier outside. Out to the left wing. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston. And it's the Fever on the break. Breezy gets the bucket.
I love that the instant that steal was made, they were going the other way.
Ball pressure leading to the run out. Oh, yeah, I can dig that.
Oh, yeah, and it leads to an easy basket.
To the paint. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
Really a different background than most. Elizabeth Williams was born in England. She went to high school in Virginia, and she's become a great WNBA player.
Boston, covered by Collier. Boston inside. Collier's there. Boston, good.
This game, it's taken on a new feel since halftime.
Definitely. The energy level on both sides has gone way up after the break, and the energy level in this booth is heating up.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Now here's Breezy. She's tightly guarded. For the lead. Good on the triple.
Look, if you give her enough room outside, she's going to take advantage and more often than not knock down that shot.
Pass to Collier. Inside. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
With fantastic touch around the rim. Collier automatic down low.
Boston with it. To the wing on the left. High post try. She squares up and sinks it.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
To the inside. Williams. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
What movement from Williams. She's dangerous in the pick and roll going to the hoop.
Goes up at the stripe, and the basket is good.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. If you're waiting for her to miss when she's that open, you're going to be waiting a very long time.
Breezy covering. Clock at 6. For 3. And Elizabeth Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's her third foul of the game.
Personal foul. Substitution on the court.
The Fever leading. Oh, there's the alley. It's stolen by Natasha Howard. There she goes again. That's her 9th straight basket. That's a perfect 9 for 9. And here's Indiana. Looking at Natasha Howard, what a job she's done remaking her game.
Well, you look at her first 4 years, she made just 4 total three-pointers. But as the game has evolved, so has Natasha, adding that three-point stroke. Credit her for putting in that off-season work.
Seattle calls timeout. Seattle trailing here. Howard the screen. Goes up at the elbow. Again, Seattle. Pass to Breezy. Sinks that one from the post.
She threaded the bounce pass in there so smoothly.
Here's a chance for them to retake the lead.
They've done well to stick around these last few minutes.
Bangs home the trifecta. Indiana with the ball. They trail by 1. Boston sets a screen. Brazier. Counted.
Since halftime, this has really become an intense ball game.
The effort we're seeing from both sides has been phenomenal. I'm locked in.
Pass to Talbot. Six to shoot. Now Howard. The 3 is up. Goes back up. The Fever pull it in. Brazier guarded by Howard. 6 for 6. She's yet to miss from the field.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Well, it's really almost like an automatic 2 points. Put them up on the board anytime she gets the ball that close to the basket.
The defense has to battle to keep her out of that position in the first place, or it's going to be a long day for them.
Frazier. And another three for Indiana.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Comes up empty down low.
Nice play on D. Got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up some points. Fever ahead. They lead by 4. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter.
Come on, fans. It's the
And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well-contested game. And it's the Storm with the ball. A 4-point game. Green by Howard. Down low. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed assist.
This is a great battle these teams are waging today.
It really is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch, so buckle up.
Yeah, I certainly hope so.
Pass to Breezy. Shot clock at 6. Takes the 3. The shot will not fall.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Fourth quarter of basketball, we're about 1 minute into it. Busts the J after a cagey pass fake.
The deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
Yeah, both of these teams are firing on all cylinders right now. I love it.
Lets it go from 11. Hole with the rebound. The Fever with the lead. To the paint. Frazier. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next.
Well, the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs there.
Something you've struggled with in your career, Tim, but definitely saved the layup with that foul. She's going to have to earn them at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. She's perfect from the line this time. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Howard the screen. 17-foot shot on the way, and she connects with the jumper. Indiana with the ball. They lead by 4. Pass to Breezy. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
She is starting to heat up from outside. That's her second 3 ball of the half.
Now Samuelson. Stolen by Breezy. And here they come. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone. Buries it from 3-point range.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D is just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the middle. McLeod. No good with the layup.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Around 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Left side, Howard. 6 to shoot. Breezy covering. Drills it from outside.
There is no way, and I mean no way, a player like her can be left wide open like that.
Past the hole. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone in the fourth. Took the opportunity when she saw it. The Storm trail. Launches it. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Now here's Breezy. She's guarded closely. Past the hole. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, we've seen Lexi Hull has some range, but she can also slash, bring it inside.
Screen by Howard. Breezy covering. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. Off the mark there with the 3.
Well, she had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's happened for her since then beyond the arc.
Yep, count it.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Good with the triple.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Frazier, she just can't miss. 8 up, 8 in, flawless.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely. The defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Screen by Howard. Goes up on the stripe, and they pick up 2. Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
Time up for the Fever. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your big squad.
Pass to Boston. Now Breezy. Fires from 14. Count that one.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
Misses in close. Left block shot on the way. And another basket for Indiana.
Good job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him.
Takes the three. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
And it's Collier with the rebound.
She hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but she has worked within the team to help them get the lead.
Chalk up 2 right there.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
To the inside. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, they've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. She's provided almost all the offense.
A difficult situation for Seattle. The screen by Collier. Over to the wing. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
A nice shot by Talbot. Indiana with the ball. They've led by as many as 14 points. Inside, Breezy. And she drops in the layup off glass.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
And again, Seattle with the triple.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Breezy. The layup missed. Breezy covering.
Fever foul. Number 31.
Seattle calls timeout. You gotta like what Breezy has been able to do in this game.
She has continued to wear them out inside. They got to figure out how they plan to contain her.
Breezy covering. Aaliyah Boston with some nice defense there. The Fever with the lead. She's guarded by Williams. Breezy with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another basket for Indiana. And here are the Storm now. Breezy covering. Williams the screen. Pulls up on the wing. Tries again. Pass to Collier. Talbot. Breezy covering. Second chance shot. Nice jump shot. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Boston. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Charlie Collier.
But once you allow Boston to get the ball inside, there's not much you can do but foul.
Boston.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 9. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Now that's how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
From deep three-point range, the shot misses. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. This was a very strong showing for them. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
Well, guys, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you should feel good about it. A really outstanding team effort.
And that'll wrap it up